Hey there, friend. Come on in. Take a seat right here beside me. Let's just sit for a while in this old workshop, tucked away at the edge of a quiet field. Can you feel the cool, worn wooden floor beneath your feet, smoothed by years of steady steps? The air carries a faint scent of aged timber and oil, lingering like a memory you can almost touch. Listen to the soft creak of the rafters above, settling with the late afternoon breeze. Outside, there's the distant rustle of tall grass swaying, brushing against itself in a rhythm as old as time. A faint hum of crickets begins to rise, weaving through the stillness, while the golden light of a setting sun spills through the cracked window, warming your hands with a gentle glow. As the light shifts, it dances across the dusty shelves, catching on old tools that seem to whisper stories of simpler days. There's something here, isn't there? A feeling, a presence, just out of reach, like the echo of a familiar laugh or the weight of a shared silence. It tugs at the edge of your mind, soft and persistent, as if it's waiting for you to notice. I know things feel heavy right now. You've been carrying so much, deadlines piling up, the weight of expectations from work, the quiet needs of your family pulling at you from every direction. There's a part of you that misses the simplicity of before, isn't there? A time when life wasn't so tangled, when you could lose yourself in a single task without the world pressing in. Maybe you remember a morning years ago, standing in a place like this, hands steady on a piece of wood, the smell of fresh sawdust in the air, your mind clear and focused. Now, that same task feels out of reach, buried under endless to-do lists. Or maybe it's the quiet moments you miss, those evenings when you could sit without a phone buzzing, without a worry about tomorrow creeping in. I see that flicker of longing in you, that ache for a time when burdens didn't stack so high. And sometimes, late at night, when the house is still, you catch yourself staring into the dark, wondering if you've lost that part of yourself for good. There's fatigue there, deep in your bones, and a whisper of doubt. Can you ever step back into that ease again? But hold on, friend. There's something stirring, a voice or a memory, just beyond the haze. It's been with you all along, soft as the rustle of leaves outside this window, calling you back. Can you hear it yet? And then there he is, George, stepping into the workshop as if he's been here all along, his heavy boots scuffing lightly on the floor, a familiar sound that pulls you right back. His voice is low and warm, like the crackle of a slow-burning fire. "Hey, old friend," he says, with a smile you can hear in his tone. "Been a while, hasn't it?" The air shifts as he pulls up a stool beside you, the faint scrape of wood against wood grounding you in this moment. Around us, the workshop hums with echoes of the past, clink of a hammer resting on the bench, the soft thud of a chisel set down after a long day, the distant scent of pine shavings still clinging to the walls. George leans back, and you can almost feel the rough texture of his calloused hand patting your shoulder, steady as ever. Remember that summer we spent fixing up that old boat out back? He asks, his words painting the scene. The sun was high, the lake glittering just beyond the trees, the cool splash of water on your skin as we laughed over a crooked plank. And then there was that rainy afternoon, huddled under the awning, the patter of drops on the tin roof, a steady drum, as we carved little figures out of scrap wood, the earthy smell of damp soil mixing with our quiet talk. Or that winter evening, the workshop glowing with lantern light, the sharp chill outside biting at the windows, while we sanded down a table, hands moving in sync, the soft rasp of sandpaper, a kind of music. There's something more, though, isn't there? A moment we shared, brighter than the rest, waiting just beneath these memories. It's coming closer now, like the slow turn of a familiar key in a lock. Let me tell you something, friend. I know the weight you're carrying feels like it's carved into you. All these complex burdens piling up, work that never seems to end, family that needs your strength, even when you're running low. It's okay to feel that ache for simplicity, that longing for a time when life didn't pull so hard. But listen to me now, those burdens don't erase who you are. They don't take away the man who could spend hours in a place like this, hands steady, heart quiet. That simplicity isn't gone. It's just waiting for you to breathe into it again. You're stronger than you realize, and not just because you keep pushing through. It's because you've got a well of calm inside you, built from every small victory, every shared laugh, every quiet moment you've ever held onto. And that moment I've been hinting at, it's here now. Remember that day we finished the boat, just the two of us, pushing it into the water for the first time. The lake was still, reflecting the sky like a mirror. And as we stood there, the cool ripples lapping at our feet, you turned to me and said, "This is all I need right now." That lightness in your voice, the way the weight lifted off your shoulders, it's still in you. That's the truth of it. Missing simplicity isn't about losing something. It's about remembering what grounds you, what brings you back to yourself. Life's burdens shape us, sure, but they also teach us how to carve out peace, even in the smallest corners. Think of time like this old workshop, worn, weathered, but still standing, still holding space for what matters. You've got that same resilience, friend. Every struggle is just a layer, like the dust on these shelves, and beneath it, your strength shines just as bright. Feel that breeze coming through the window now, soft and warm against your skin, carrying the faint rustle of grass outside. Let it remind you that calm is always there, waiting for you to reach for it. As the light fades a little more, casting long shadows across the workshop floor, I want you to rest easy now. Picture this place one last time tonight, the old bench scarred with years of work, the tools hanging silently on the wall, each one a story of effort and care. Air is cooler now, settling around you like a soft blanket, and the distant hum of crickets weaves a lullaby through the quiet. I've been glad to sit with you here, to walk through these old memories and remind you of the lightness you still carry. My voice will fade soon, like the last breath of wind through the cracked window. But this peace, this calm, it stays with you. I'll step back now, friend, leaving you with the gentle creak of this stool as I go, the faint echo of my boots on the floor growing softer, softer still. We've shared something real tonight, a journey back to what grounds you, and I hope it lingers in your heart. Before I'm gone, tell me of a moment that lingers in yours, something small, something true, down in the comments below. Until we meet again, rest well, old friend. Goodbye for now.